Greetings, I'm Professor K, and in this short video presentation we're going to see how we go about upgrading our current installation of Windows 7, Windows 8 or 8.1 to the newest version of Windows, Windows 10, and we're going to do it for free. In this short video presentation we're going to take a look at how we go about performing a single installation of Windows 10 or perform an upgrade on a single standalone computer, or how we can create a USB with the installation files or copy the installation files to a DVD so that we can perform the installation across multiple PCs. A couple of things that you have to know about performing this upgrade to Windows 10. First of all, you need a genuine copy of the Windows operating system that is existing on your current PC, either Windows 7, Windows 8, or 8.1. And so, depending on the version of the operating system you currently have installed on your PC or your laptop, this is what you will have when you finish the upgrade to Windows 10. So if you are running the home version of Windows 7, 8, or 8.1, you will have the home version of Windows 10 after you complete the upgrade. So I'm now currently logged on to my Windows 7 machine that I want to upgrade to Windows 10. What I've done is I've opened up a browser, and in that search bar I've typed in Windows 10 download tool. Now the first link that you see here, download Windows 10 disk image ISO file from Microsoft, will take you out to the Windows 10 download site. And here you can create the Windows 10 installation media. Just go ahead and start the download. Now once your download is complete, go ahead and open the application. Go ahead and accept the certificate. The application launches and it does an examination of your machine and prepares itself to begin the upgrade process. Again, the application will not run if your machine does not have a valid license installed. You'll next need to accept the license agreement. If you would like to know which version of the operating system you're currently running, just go to your Start button. In the search window, just type in WinVer, hit enter, and you can find out exactly what version of the operating system you currently have installed. Now the next thing you have to decide is whether or not you want to perform an upgrade on this PC now, or do you want to create a installation media. You can install the installation files on a USB flash drive, a DVD, or you can create an ISO file. Some people report problems doing a direct upgrade from the internet. So you can go ahead and create your installation media. Just go ahead and say next. Here it's going to tell you exactly what the architecture is. Go ahead and say next. Now you can either set this up to copy it over to a USB drive, or you can download the ISO file. The ISO file you can burn later on to a DVD if you so need to. Now you have to tell it where to save it. And the download begins. Again, the most convenient way to upgrade your PC is by doing the direct download. Now I must warn you that this is a time-consuming process, and you cannot or you should not be using your computer during this upgrade process. As always, prior to doing any type of major upgrade or major change to your computer, if you have anything of value or anything that's important to you, make sure you back it up prior to performing this upgrade. You do risk the chance of corrupting your current operating system and not having access to your data if it does not go as planned. You've been warned. Back up your data before you perform this upgrade. Let's go ahead and do an upgrade of this PC now. I'm going to go ahead and click next. As a precaution, I would also disable your antivirus, as it can get in the way of the file copying process. Additionally, though this procedure can be performed over a wireless network, I would not perform it over a wireless network unless that's the only option I had. If I had an Ethernet cable option, that's the one I would be using. Prior to doing any upgrade of any operating system, you should take every precaution to ensure that the upgrade will happen without incident and that your data will be recoverable. This download progress is almost complete. Once the process has completed at 100%, it will begin the actual installation. The download has completed, and now we begin the verification of the download. And now the installation will create the Windows 10 media that is needed to upgrade this machine to Windows 10. Once the media has been created, the installation process moves on, preparing to do the actual installation. And now we're ready to begin the updates. So the installation process goes out to the Microsoft Update site, and it looks for any new updates that it's going to pull down. Then it begins the process of checking the computer. This process checks for any compatibility issues with drivers or software that may get in the way of the installation process and may no longer be available to you once the process of updating completes. We now have another license agreement for Windows 10 itself, so let's go ahead and accept. On this next page, we have to choose what to keep, and then we're making sure that the operating system is ready to install. We have moved on to downloading or checking for updates, and now we're ready to install. So it tells you won't be able to use your PC while the Windows installs. Save and close your files before you begin. We will be upgrading to Windows 10 Pro, and I want to keep all my files and my apps. I'll go ahead and click on the install button, and the install process does begin. And now the PC will restart for the first time. Windows begins to do the update process, and it warns you, do not turn off your PC. And Windows restarts a second time. And the installation process does another reboot. And Windows is completing the update process. Windows 10 has rebooted, and now we have our Windows 10 screen, and we're now going to be presented with the final stage of the upgrade process from Windows 7 to Windows 10. And Windows 10 is busy configuring your profile and setting up this machine for its first use. And Windows has some more updates that it needs to pull down. Once that final update process does complete, you're given the privacy settings for your device. Personally, I like turning everything off. Once your privacy settings have been set, go ahead and click on the Accept button. Here you're looking at the tutorial that welcomes you to Windows. You can go ahead and dismiss this. Close this. And now you have your Windows 10 desktop. And so one final word about performing an upgrade from your current Windows operating system to Windows 10. If you have errors or you have corruption with your current operating system, upgrading will not fix either. So make sure that if you have any issues, drivers or otherwise, with your current operating system, that you fix those errors prior to performing the upgrade. And so that's going to conclude this short video presentation on how we go about upgrading from our current Windows operating system to a Windows 10. So if you have any questions or you have any concerns about any of the information that was presented to you in this short video presentation, please do not hesitate to reach out, contact your instructor, and I'll see you in my next video.